The next person I think can best be summed up as the twerking queen of stand-up comedy. That's right. Welcome, Laura Lee.
Hey. Hello, governor. You know what, you guys? Urine looks like apple juice. It does. It is the only drink that looks the same going in as it does going out. It's the beverage palindrome. When you go to the doctor, there are rules about what you can do with your urine. And it's distracting when you're there because first of all, it's awkward to pee in a cup. But secondly, it's distracting because the medical establishment has chosen to put up posters of all the diseases that you could possibly be getting just sitting in that bathroom. And by the time I was there, I'm looking up and I'm like, 10 reasons why you could have diabetes. Number 1, frequent urination. Like, okay, yeah, that's me. 2, excessive thirst. Oh my God, I was excessively thirsty today. 3, what's 3? Blurred vision? Oh my God! I ripped it down, and as I have to go home and cross-check it against my WebMD for my elbow cancer. So distracting that I ran out of the room. I didn't even notice the 3-year-old boy that ran in after me and subsequently drank my urine sample. Yeah. I mean, this poor kid, this one big disappointment in his life, and it's my fault. And not only that, I have to go out now and see his mom in the waiting room, right? I'm so, hi. God, I'm really sorry, but your son drank my pee. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. And what if he gets my diabetes? Sorry, kid. That's what it is. That's what life is, though, you know, one big disappointment after another. Cheers, bottoms up. Except for 2 of my best girlfriends. My 2 girlfriends never have a bad day in their life. They are happy all the time. They are former CU cheerleaders. And if they're here tonight, you'll know because they'll be climbing on your shoulders. They are the most optimistic, happy chicks, and they're cute and little and perky, and you know, they're really more like pets. And we go out and they get all sloppy drunk and yip, and I gotta carry them home in my purse. They're just like little chihuahuas doing flips all the time and, you know, always running up to people. Hi, what you doing? Really? Can I come too? Like they're so, why are you so happy? I'm always asking them. They're like, well, it's Friday, TGIF, yeah! No, God, actually it's Tuesday. Oh, Tuesday. Margarita Tuesday! Yeah! Ow! Hi! I'm a cheerleader. It's seriously, constantly, and they carry that cheerleader card with them, and the men just follow them in droves, yeah? They're like, once you've been a cheerleader, you're a cheerleader for life. And it doesn't matter if you're a Metro State cheerleader or a Denver Broncos cheerleader. You can gain 300 pounds. You get that card out, and you're like the Pied Piper. You know, the men are just following you. I mean, I take out my volleyball card, and I don't get laid. Constant. I was with my friend in Australia, and we were just sitting having a nice little dinner until she saw some guys in some soccer uniforms, and she's like, Hi, are you soccer players? I'm a cheerleader. Within 10 minutes, I had a beer in each hand, face paint on me, and I was headed to the Olympic Stadium to see a game. Yeah, you know, they're kind of good to hang around. They're good to have around, though. But I'm a little tired of being sporty spice with them. You know, I've been this tall since I was 12. And it really narrows down the dating pool, too, because I can't date a guy if I, like, visually block him. show up at parties and everyone thinks I'm alone. Like, where is he? Oh, there he is. That's okay though, don't worry about me. I pretty much don't want to get married again anyway. That didn't really pan out for me. Yeah, I'm divorced. Yeah, it's sad, but marriage for me was like buying a new car. I drove off that church parking lot and my value dropped 50%. Next thing you know, I'm on Craigslist, broken, used. It's okay though. You know what's really cool? The fantasy league. I'm really getting into the fantasy league. I'm looking for a good second round draft pick. You know, a free agent. Someone not too many injuries. Someone good in the deep pocket. Someone who's a team player. Because I have 3 boys, which is already one too many. 3 is like, if I get one more, I'm going to be a hoarder. 3 is really only good. 3 is really only good for stooges. Yeah, you know, and I have teenage boys, and teenage boys are really disgusting. Anybody have teenage boys? You know, they're disgusting. But the nice thing is, I now have so much personal time, because the worst thing you can do to a teenage boy is let him see his mother naked. It is like the worst thing you can do to them. They become contortionists. Boneless, as it were. Mom, oh God, Mom, no, God, my eyes, no. Oh, just like their father. My oldest is 18. He lives only at home with me. My ex has an 18-year-old that lives only at home with him. And you know, you guys, they're so cute. They're engaged. It's so adorable. You know, I'm trying to get past my resentment. I went to their bridal shower. It was okay. It was a My Pretty Pony theme. At least what I could tell through the telescope. But I'm cool, you know, I sent her a gift. I sent her a Taylor Swift poster for her dorm room. She can put it up. She's gonna love college. I know I did. So I went to Michigan State. Any Michiganders here? Yeah, right. Excellent. I'm from this side of the state, West Michigan. Very Dutch, very conservative. I'm from a pretty average town. Kind of reminded me a little bit of India, and that there was a caste system. Also known as the Amway Pyramid. My family was at the bottom. Man, we could not sell soap. We were broke, and every single party in my town was this quasi-religious corporate cult recruiting meeting. Because that's what Amway does, they recruit. And the business model was, go out, find the weak, the poor, the religious. But that was just our aunts, uncles, and cousins who were already living in our basement. So we had no one to sell to. We were broke, but we had each other and 700 Amway motivational tapes. Which when we got sick of playing them, we started doing them backwards, and it's kind of like the Beatles' White Album. It was the devil talking to us, warning us of the wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald. That kills in Michigan every single time. People are like, all right. Yeah, Amway, you know, so we were poor, and it was tough being poor, because when you're poor, you don't want to be invited over to your girlfriend's houses because they want to play Barbies. And I didn't have Barbies. I had Francie's.
Oh, yeah.
The Barbie knockoff from Canada. And my friends would carry their Barbie in their dream house, and she was all, you know, pretty and blonde, and I brought in Francie in my Hush Puppy box, my shoe box. And Barbie, oh my God, so beautiful, you know, her gowns and her shoes, and Francie pretty much walked around town naked. Unless she had a good duct tape dress that I made her. And Barbie was so cool, she drank Tab and drove this awesome red Camaro. Francie, she had a bus pass, food stamps. Barbie was so lucky because Ken was madly in love with her and he was so hot. But Francie, she dated Ken's dad. She had credit problems. She had no choice. Poor Francie, she just reeked of gin and regret. It really didn't have an effect on me though, of course. Oh, crazy. No, but my friends couldn't come to my house to play Barbies because, well, we didn't have any furniture. At Amway, man, we were killing it with that Amway. But my parents did score every once in a while. They did. They got this great wrought iron patio set. It was beautiful. It had the vinyl cushions and all. It was in our living room. It was a hassle to pack up those cushions every night and stack them and store them, but that's what you do when you have nice things. Winter was crazy in Michigan too, you guys. It was insanely cold. Like ice storms for 10 months, but then 2 months of just ravaging tornadoes, also known as my favorite season. I have to say honestly, tornadoes are my favorite natural disaster. All the other Amway families were huddled in their basements, listening to the Amway cassette tapes. Me, up on the roof with my brother, hanging onto the TV antenna, just letting everything blow into our yard. All the good stuff. That is how I got my first Schwinn. And 3 of our dogs. Toto 1, 2, and 3. Thanks, guys.
Laura Lee.